Well, after weeks of waiting, my Creatures of the Night Super Deluxe box set has finally arrived. And today I'm going to show you what's inside of it. So, I already unwrapped it, couldn't resist. I just got this last night. So, some of the stuff in here I have seen already, but most of it I have not unboxed yet. So, here's what you get inside of the box. Well, here's why I bought the box, first of all. I have a real soft spot for this era of Kiss. The Elder and Creatures, I don't know. I have a real soft spot for it. It's kind of like, the makeup era is dying out. It's not really talked about a whole lot. I think a lot of the photo shoots and artwork from this time is really cool. It was the band trying to get heavy again, and I really like this time period. And I think a lot of the things that come with this box are so desirable because this era of the band isn't really focused on all that much. So they made one of these for Destroyer, I think last year, for the 45th anniversary. And I passed on it, but after seeing this, I might have to go back and get it because this is just a stellar set. Let's get into what is included in the box set. So, first thing, obviously, is your CDs. This is a CD box set. It's not LPs, which I think I would kind of prefer if it did have albums in there instead of CDs, but whatever. CD 1 is just the regular Creatures of the Night album, remastered. I think that it sounds a lot more bass heavy than the earlier remasters. But I don't know how good of a judge I am on that because I do not own the 2014 remaster. I do have the 97 remaster, and it definitely sounds a bit fuller and a bit more bottom end heavy than the 97 remaster. But this is just the regular album remastered. CDs 2 and 3 are your demos, rarities, and outtakes. A lot of cool stuff on here. Here's kind of a preview of what you get. There's disc 2. Some of these demos have been in circulation for a while. I know the Deadly Weapon and Nowhere to Run Penny Lane demos are out there. The first 4 tracks are just the new tracks from Killers. A couple of these have been on the various Gene Simmons box sets. There's disc 3. Like I Know Legends Never Die and It's My Life have been released on the Gene Simmons box. Not for the Innocent is another one that's out there. And then you've got the single edit of I Love It Loud and the 85 remix of Creatures of the Night, which have love-hate reactions. Those 85 remixes, I don't hate them. They're okay. CD4 and CD5. Yes. These are live recordings. Now, one of the things that is super cool about this box to me is that there is a lot of stuff from the Rockford, Illinois show, which, being a Rockford, Illinois native, that's just super cool to have all that on there. A lot of live tracks on here. I'll try to get the camera to focus. I have it on the wide lens so that we can get everything in the shot here. Is it going to focus? Let's see. No, not really. But down here, these are your sound effects throughout the show. Got a bunch of different live performances. A lot of stuff from the Rockford show and the Sioux City, Iowa show, which those are important shows because Sioux City was the second show of the tour. Last time Keep Me Coming was performed on the tour. Rockford is the third show. Last time Rock and Roll Hell was performed on the tour. So it's really cool to see those early shows represented on here. Most of the recordings are from those 2 shows. There's 3 recordings from Houston, and one, I'm sorry, there's 6 recordings from Houston and 1 from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. The rest are from Sioux City or Rockford, which is really cool. I lied. There's another one from Houston. I Want You. And then this is the Blu-ray audio disc. So I will be interested to hear. Look at that cool insert there. Or inlay. Super excited to hear what these sound like in comparison to the regular CD. I wonder if I turn this light on here. Never mind. Must not be plugged in. It is not. Oh, well. You have a Blu-ray audio disc here, too, which is cool. Let's get into what is inside this box. So you open it up. And here's what you get. The first thing you get is this hardcover book, which the claims on the website it's around 80 pages. I believe it. This is a large book. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to flip through it on camera. I can kind of open it up and show you the type of stuff that's in there if the camera can pick up on it. We'll try it at this angle. So, bunch of commentary from various people, a lot of pictures, you know. We'll do it this way. Pictures of collectibles, singles that were released in that era. I mean, look at this. This is all LPs, cassettes. A lot of stuff in this hardcover book. So that's really nice. Got the hype sticker right there just because I'm such a sucker for hype stickers. I always try to save my hype stickers. I'm trying to make sure this camera doesn't go out of focus here. So we'll get the hype sticker out. And we start to get into the real fun stuff. So we've got a folder here. It's got Kiss. You kind of see it there. Kiss right there. And then when you open that up, you are treated to a few different things. We've got portraits of each of the band members. Vinny. Sorry guys, I'm trying to go through these as efficiently as I can. Eric. Gene. And Paul. I guess I thought that these were pictures, but they are hand-drawn portraits. And then you've got a newspaper article in here, which is not an actual newspaper. You know, it's not like an actual newspaper from back then. It just kind of goes over some extra things about the album, a couple interviews in there, things like that, a couple promotional items. As you can see, the advertisement for the Killer 7-inch right there with the pop-out tongue. Something cool to seek out. This is one of the coolest parts to me. This Creatures of the Night 10th Anniversary Tour Replica Tour Book. And original copies of this alone go for, you know, what this box set costs. They're insanely priced. And I think one of the reasons is because by the time that these tour books came out, the tour in the US was mostly completed, to my understanding. So that's one of the reasons that these tour books are so desirable. And it is indeed, at least from what I've seen, a faithful reproduction of the Creatures tour book. So that is super cool. That's one of my favorite pieces of this. I'm going to get this out. Get it out of the way for now. Here's the last few trinkets we have in here. We've got 5 glow-in-the-dark guitar picks. Each one of them has different signatures. This is Eric's. There's Eric, Paul, Gene, Vinny, and Ace for these. We've got 4 buttons. Here's Eric and Gene. Paul's in there. Vinny's in there too. I just can't get him to face the correct. I'm going to turn this light on real quick. There we go. That'll help significantly. So there's buttons for each of the 4 members. Eric, Gene. There's Vinny. Vinny. Paul's in there. Yep. Paul Stanley of Kith. If you know what that's a reference to, put it in the comments. And then you've got your creature's iron-on patch right there, which is super cool. So I'm going to move this box out of the way. And now we can get into the folder. I'm really trying to make this lighting work, guys. I really hope that it's not too terrible. I'm really trying here to make it work. So this is the folder that comes with for all of your more loose collectibles. So let's see what we've got in here. I have not gone through this yet. So I have an idea of what's in here, but I haven't really gone through it. So let's see what we get. This is clearly a poster of some kind. This is the loudest band in the world poster. That's what this is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this all on camera. Folded very crisply. Here, we'll do this. Loudest band in the world poster. One of the more iconic Creatures promo photos, posters, etc. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is a drawing of the stage. Some notes about ideas for the stage show on the tour. This is really cool. You see they have the sketch out for the tank, the different lighting truss ideas. That's cool. Looks like another drawing for the stage. Okay, yeah, this one's in color. Well, this is cool. You can see Ace incorporated on the drawing right there. I wonder when this was made. Because that's definitely Ace's costume. I can see the lightning bolt going down the side. Huh. That's really cool. Kind of a different look at what could have been. That would have been interesting to have that. Very different. Looks like we have another poster here. Maybe 2. Yeah, this is a poster of some kind. Okay, group shot. It's the same as the photo that's on the inside of the Blu-ray. That's cool. That's a good shot. This, I think, is the press release. Yeah, this looks like a press release. So that's cool. A little history of the band. Cool. Press package. All right, and then we'll go on to this side. What do we got in here? Another poster. This is Japanese promo poster. Oh, I love this. This is cool. Look at that. That is cool. I love the Japanese promo items from this era too. Still in their elder costumes because they didn't know what the Creatures costumes were going to look like at that point. That's cool. Looks like we have a ticket from the Americana Stadium Brazil, famous Brazilian show where they had 137,000 people there. That's cool. Yep, June 18th, 1983. Very neat. Group shot there. These are our Killers Elder era trading cards. A little bit larger than I thought they were going to be, which is cool. Paul, Gene, Eric, Ace. That's neat. That was one of the other things I was really looking forward to, are these guys right here. Cool that they have the Killers font down there. Very apparent that this is from that photo session, the Elder / Killers photo shoot. That's neat. What do we got here? VIP pass replica. Oh, this is might be a sticker. There's some perforated paper on the back. Detroit, February 23rd. That's cool. Couple stickers. I Love It Loud sticker. I don't know if this was an original promo item back in the day. I know this was. I want to say that this came with the Australian copies of the record. Creatures sticker. That famous loudest band in the world shot. And what else do we have? A couple more things. What is this? An iron-on? I think. Looks like an iron-on. Yeah, I'll bet you this is an iron-on. Set of 4 round buttons, it says on the sticker. Yeah, those aren't round buttons. Guessing that's an iron-on. That's really cool. Then, okay, I think this is what I thought those drawn portraits were. These, the 4 pictures of the group. Oh, is there 5? Band shot? Oh, look at that. Didn't know that one was in there. That's a cool shot. So, there you go. There's an in-depth look, kind of, as to what is in the deluxe box set. Really stoked. I caved. The only thing I've listened to so far on the CDs, in fact, I'll get these back out so I could kind of show you a better look at what's on the live one. I've listened to the remastered album. There's a better look at the live tracks for you. I've heard some of these because I Love It Loud from Rockford was released early. I've listened to the Keep Me Coming from Sioux City, both of the Rock and Roll Hells, just because they're live rarities. So I'm very impressed with the sound quality. Although I do remember, I do wonder to what degree are they touching up things, because I kind of compared what I heard on this to the actual boots that circulate from the Rockford and the Sioux City shows. And there are some differences that you can notice, especially with the vocals. Now, obviously, Paul cannot replicate what he sang like back then today, but it just makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if things have been played with or not. And knowing Kiss, I kind of wouldn't be surprised, but I have zero regrets at all with buying this set. It's super cool, especially after seeing all that stuff now that I just took it out. Super cool set. And I think I'm going to have to get the Destroyer one. So, those of you that were curious about getting the box set, hopefully this gave you a nice preview, maybe convinced you to buy it. And maybe one of these days soon, I'll have the Destroyer set so that I can take a look at that. This has been the Creatures of the Night Deluxe box set.